So today I got something different on my channel. I will be interviewing Gaming Christian.
Hey everyone, my name is GC, aka Gaming Christian. My channel is basically about role-playing games. So everything you see on my channel, whether it's live streams, top 5, trailer reactions, reviews, impression videos, news, all that is related to RPGs. Big RPG fan here, love RPGs. Other than that, take care, God bless.
And he's got a channel that has a little bit over 700 subscribers. If you are not subscribed to his channel, I urge you, go over there and check out his channel. We're going to be talking about all sorts of things, gaming stuff, love, food, whatever. We're just going to be talking about all kinds of crap. But I guess for now, we can just begin the video. All right, but anyway, I guess we should probably get to actually starting on with these questions, because we're getting way off topic. But I don't mind chit chatting. It's pretty cool. So all right, cool. So you have already seen these questions, so they shouldn't be like
too much of a shock.
Yeah, they shouldn't be shocking.
Are you mixing the two? Like, are you gonna stick?
Yeah, well, actually, pretty much the order that I gave them to you. Since you asked, I'll just say I do have 10 questions to ask, and 5 of them are going to be just about your channel and about what you do, and the other 5 will be just personal questions. And like I said, okay. I made sure I sent them to you just so that you are not
have an idea.
Yeah, or like if something's too personal, like I don't want you to ask me that or whatever, that's fine. But so hopefully everything was good. So,
yeah, they're all fine.
All right, so question number 1 is just simply put, what made you start a YouTube channel revolving around gaming?
Well, it has to do with my favorite game, quote unquote, Last of Us 2.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I want to make it clear. I'm not a hater of the first game. I think the first game was good, but I'm not a fan of it.
Okay.
It was in the middle. But when Last of Us 2 came out and I saw the trailers and I saw all the stuff, I thought, okay, this might be a game I might try. Then the game came out. And then, so what happened was, I was watching the Video Game Awards, and they Last of Us 2 just came and swept the awards, which I thought was one of those, like, we all know that it was from media, like influencers and all these,
right?
Like, it's pretty bad when 90% of the people who are voting for the game is from guys like IGN, GameSpot,
right? Yeah.
And so I was so frustrated. Anyways, I started the channel strictly because of Last of Us 2, because I actually wanted to do my own top 5 list.
Okay.
And so I started the channel, and it was a really bad video.
Is it still up?
It's still up.
Okay. Is it your very first video?
Very
oh man, okay. I'm gonna have to scroll all the way down and take a look then. I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah, so I had a really kind of piece of junk computer. I had a really cheap microphone. I think I got it from Wish. I had no webcam at all.
Okay.
And I was using Active Presenter, which was more or less a free version of Windows software.
Okay.
And I did this video, and it was my voice was muffled. I tried so hard.
It was like one of the where you used your iPhone to record your audio and then you put it on.
I was tempted to. It was like, maybe I should just use my camera, my phone, and do a video webcam that way.
Right.
But it was muffled. It was horrible. But it's still the first video.
Right.
And there's games on there number 5, I think, was Cyberpunk. That already got people upset with me. Because I put Cyberpunk on the list. There was what
was the title of the video? Was it your best
top
games?
Top 5 games of 2020.
Oh, okay. So your channel is relatively new then. So how long have you been actually making videos?
Yeah, about the end of December of 2020. So we're looking at about a year and a half.
Okay, I gotcha. All right. So you wanted to do the top 5 video about what your favorite games were. And obviously, The Last of Us 2 was not on that list.
Yeah, that was it. That was going to be it. It was just like a way to vent frustration.
Right. Okay.
And then I got some comments and people saying, "Hey, this was pretty good. When are you going to do another video?"
Okay.
So I was like, okay. So, and every video I kind of learned little tips and tricks along the way.
Right.
What works for me what works from some people may not work for me. And that's pretty much how I grew.
Okay.
I know it sounds like a dumb reason to start a
Right.
YouTube channel,
No, I
but
mean it's good. I mean
I had a
you gotta share
lot
your
of
opinion. All right. Well, we're gonna move on to our next question, because
let's hope these don't take 30
because
minutes each.
no, I'm gonna be trimming this down a lot. All right. So the question number 2 is, what is your all-time favorite game you've ever played? This is beyond just in your entire life. What is your all-time favorite game?
There's a ton, but
Okay.
if I had to choose,
One game that you cannot get tired of playing.
Witcher.
Okay.
Witcher 3. I'd say runner-up would be Final Fantasy 7 overall.
Now the remake or the original? Because I know the remake I heard was really good.
I like both, but I would say the remake.
Okay. Now,
Because I say this because the remake actually made me like the original. Because originally
Okay.
I did not like Final Fantasy 7 originally.
okay.
I thought the writing was bad.
Yeah.
The graphics didn't look great. It just was not
Well,
really.
it was like PlayStation 1, wasn't it? Like what
Yeah.
system was that? That's what I thought it was.
So
Now was that the game that had 2 discs with it, or
Final
was that
Fantasy
like
7
PC?
had 4,
4 discs?
3, or
Dang.
no, 3.
3
3.
discs. Okay. Dang, that's crazy.
And then Final Fantasy 8 was next, and I actually like Final Fantasy 8 better than Final Fantasy 7.
Okay.
So
You
if
know
they ever
that's
do,
crazy that they've had like 10 games and they're all on like old consoles. So they must have
Yeah.
came out like when Atari was
Well-
big, you know.
well, Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 was on PS1, and then
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 10 was on PS2.
Yeah.
10-2 was on PS2 as well.
Now I heard Final Fantasy 15. I saw people play it and stuff. Now was that? I heard it was like. Well, I mean, I saw people play it, so I can tell like it's like got free roam and stuff. It's like a regular, like more modern type game now.
Yeah, it's a variation because it's supposed to cater to old fans and new fans.
Okay.
You have a free roam, you can do wherever you want in this particular map.
Mhm.
There's a fishing minigame, which I think is one of the best minigames around.
Okay.
But then when you go over to the other side of the world, if you will, it becomes a very linear game.
Okay.
It's not very opened up. But going back to the topic of the question of favorite game I can play, Witcher all the way.
Okay. I got you.
Because
That's good.
I played the first game and I played the second game on PC.
Mhm.
So it was very easy to like fall in with the third game.
Okay.
And it's really if you haven't played the first two and you haven't read the books, it's really easy to catch up.
Okay, all right, cool, yeah. All right, so the third question I wanted to ask, what program do you use to record your gameplay and construct your videos? Like how do you make your videos,
Well,
basically?
Originally it was Bandicam. I actually
okay.
bought the license and used Bandicam.
Okay.
But when I actually got the newer computer, because I got a brand new one now, I switched over to OBS. And a lot of people, I can understand their opinion on this. OBS is a kind of a hard program to use at first because you don't know what you're doing. There's not a lot of help. But, through the magic of YouTube, ironically, a YouTube creator goes on YouTube to find help.
Right, definitely.
Through YouTube, I got all the information.
You always find those tech guys that just know everything about technology.
Right. And
Yeah.
so I started using YouTube. I actually used Streamlabs before I went and switched over from Bandicam to OBS. I used Streamlabs a little bit. I found that it was taxing on my PC a little bit. So I switched over to OBS. And so when I record all the video, like all the video footage you see from my videos, like the webcam, like me talking, that's from OBS.
Okay.
The video cam footage you see, like all the video gameplay footage you see, that's from OBS. Originally it was all Bandicam, but Bandicam only goes up to, I think, it only has a certain amount of resolution. And if I try and go any higher, like if I go to that particular resolution, it actually starts stuttering, where OBS doesn't.
Okay.
So, and then once all that is all put in together, in comes Filmora.
So you still use Filmora? Is Filmora free, or is it? Do you have to pay for the license out of curiosity?
7-day trial.
Okay.
It.
Okay.
And I've tried other ones. I originally started with Active Presenter, which is sort of like Microsoft Word, if you will. It has almost the exact same functions
Okay.
of PowerPoint.
Okay.
So I started with that. That's free. Then I went over to some other one, like there was DaVinci, and then there was a couple other ones. And I thought these are too like. I want to create videos, but I want it to be sort of like, it might sound lazy, but I want it to be easy and not be racking my brain on how to do this for like 9 hours.
Right.
And Filmora is pretty much the idiot's man
Right.
video creator.
Okay.
because it's very easy. It's very to the point. There's different ways you can edit. It's not complicated,
Okay.
but it is expensive. I think it's
Mm.
like a yearly license, about $60 a month.
Yeah.
And with Filmora, it was one of those things where it's like I don't really want to spend the money. I tried the trial. I
Mhm.
loved the program.
Yeah.
Problem was that it was you could pay a monthly subscription, which was I think $20 a month, which was a
Yeah, see,
little
that's
bit
not bad, but
no, but it's still a
yeah.
little, it's still a bit, right?
Yeah,
Or
it's
you could
still
pay
just weird. Like, I would rather just pay $300-400 for something and have it all the time rather than.
with Filmora, you can actually buy out and you can have a
Okay.
lifetime subscription. I think that's
Okay.
about $120 or something
Yeah,
like
see,
that.
that's not bad. I mean, that's pretty much
No,
what
it's
I
one of those things.
currently did with well, because I actually use a program called Movavi, and it's a
Yeah,
weird name, I know, but it's very
but
easy
that's
to
one I
use.
tried actually. That's
Yeah,
another one I tried.
yeah. I mean, but I got it on a deal. I think right now it's $120 for the lifetime thing, but I got it on a deal. It was like $80 when I bought it. So I mean,
Yeah.
so it
And
wasn't
then
horrible. The question number 4 is how long does it genuinely actually take you to finish a video?
I
Like
guess
from
it kind of
like from
depends on.
start to finish, like from the point you're recording the gameplay up until you're gonna upload it. You're ready to upload it.
I guess it sort of depends on the video. So if it's a top 5 video, it'll probably take me 2 days.
Okay.
So because just to record, make sure I get proper gameplay footage, make sure the audio's good, make sure the script's written out properly. Because I do
Mhm.
have a script. I can't
Okay.
go free range. I have
Right,
to
right,
actually have a
right.
script.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm literally the same. I
Yeah,
write scripts for almost everything.
and then put everything together. That's actually the editing part is actually pretty easy.
Okay.
But putting everything together, and then adding maybe some like I love putting in SpongeBob, some of
Mhm.
those 2 hours later or
No,
3 hours.
right.
I
Yeah,
love
right.
adding put those in.
Right.
So that can sometimes take 2 to 3 days.
Mhm.
Doing, let's say, the let's plays of saying taking from Twitch my live streams and bringing
Mhm.
them over to YouTube will take me maybe a day,
Okay.
even less than a day.
Okay.
I can come home at say 5 o'clock at night and be done by 7.
Okay.
When it comes to the reviews,
Hmm.
video game reviews, that those take me like weeks. Those take me
Yeah,
completely.
because you normally play through the whole game when you
I
do
play
those,
through
right?
the whole game, and
Right.
I give you the script. It will be about 20 pages because
Okay.
I list off good and bad everything with it,
Okay.
and it takes me a while to do those. With the impression videos, which is a little different because I play for 10 hours, 10, 15
Right.
hours, and you get
Okay.
the first
So
impression.
yeah, I was gonna say your first impression videos. Those are more like just playing the game a few times, a little bit, and you're like, oh, this is
Yeah,
what I
like
thought of it.
yeah, like 10,
Okay.
15 hours, and just be like, okay, here's why I think it's not a good game, or here's
Okay.
why it's a good
Now
game.
I do want to ask real quick about the top 5 or top 6, whatever you do. Is it you always playing the game, or do you find other footage from different?
It is always me playing the game. Very
Oh, wow.
rarely would I ever go to someone
Okay.
and say, "Can I please use your footage?" Because
Right.
there's always that problem. There's always that issue of the guy might saying, "Well, you're using my video and you gotta credit me," which is fine. But they might want if let's say the video all of a sudden blows up and then all of a sudden I get like a bunch of subscribers and
Right.
a bunch of sponsors from this particular video. There's always that chance of that YouTuber coming along and saying, "Hey, I want my cut."
Right.
Everything that you see, all the gameplay footage you see, is from me. I
Okay.
don't. I
Yeah.
dare.
See,
I don't
see,
ask
see.
from
That's the
anyone.
thing. Like with me, now I have actually taken other footage maybe twice, but only because usually obviously my channel usually revolves around GTA. So like there are some videos that I did that are like the top 10 worst players of GTA Online or something like that. And one of them was jet griefers. Now I suck at flying jets. You know what I mean? So like I'm not the greatest. And plus like I wanted to try to get me footage of me being griefed by a jet, but like that doesn't happen very often anymore. And like not to me at least. I mean, so I actually went to a YouTube channel called Puther, and he I mean specialized. I don't know if you've ever seen his channel or not, but he basically specializes in attacking against jet griefers. Like he always does videos about jet griefers, and I mean I credit him in the video, obviously. I mean, but I knew it wasn't gonna blow up or anything like that. But like I didn't even ask him. I just kind of used it. I mean I put his channel in my description, and I even put it
Oh
on the
yeah.
actual video and showed where it was from. But I didn't ask him, because I always felt like that was just like, 'cause I'm trying to make a video and like I have to email them or like find a way to contact them and wait for them to contact me back. And if they're bigger creators like that, when are they gonna ever contact me? Like, when are they gonna have time? Because I'm sure they
Yeah.
get millions of emails a day. They're not gonna see, oh, Out of the Hat Gaming just emailed you, you know, like they're not gonna see that, you know.
Well,
So
that's sort of why
that's
I
kind
don't
of the way
bother
that
with
I.
it.
Yeah, but I mean, I only do it if absolutely necessary. Question number 5. We are going slowly through this, but it's all good. How or where did you actually get your channel name from?
Well, it originally started with when I first started back in 2020. It was the Christian Gamer. That was the channel I started
Okay.
with.
Okay.
But the problem was that do you want to know how many channels there were in YouTube at the time called the Christian Gamer?
I think I tried to look you up the other day, and I typed in Christian Gamer. I got it like opposite. I'm like, man, there's like 1,000 of them. Yeah, I do know what you're talking about there. Yeah.
That's why I sort of changed the name. So first off, I started with the Christian Gamer. Then I sort of changed the name. I put my name in front, so Scott the Christian Gamer.
Okay.
Then I eventually did change over to Gaming Christian, but the problem was that then everyone started calling me GC, which was obviously a short form for Gaming Christian.
Right.
So I stuck with the channel for, and the other thing is too, I actually want to point this out too. When I was on Twitch, I wanted to stream, so I was going to do one for YouTube, which was going to be all these videos and all the stuff I was going to do, and then on Twitch was just going to be my live stream.
Yeah.
But I always wanted to have the one, like a good name. And what I mean by that is I did not want to have a name that says Christian Gamer 1, Christian Gamer 2, or Christian Gamer for Life, or Christian Gamer whatever, right?
Right.
I wanted just a name. And there was no name like that. It was everything that was Christian Gamer was taken.
Yeah.
So I ended up switching actually on Twitch to Gaming Christian at the time.
Okay.
So that's when I changed the YouTube name, and then everyone started calling me GC, and then I eventually, and then it was just a long
It was GC
Empire. And the whole reason why I was doing that was because there was a lot of stuff on the channel. So there was not just the top 5 list and the reviews, but there was trailer reactions, which I still do. There was the Happy Gaming podcast. There was movie trailers. There was video game news. There was about maybe 10 things that were on this particular channel. So it was a lot.
Yeah.
And I didn't have really a set schedule. Anyways, I took a break, I'd say earlier this year. I think it was around July. Took a break. And I said, I'm not doing anything else. I'm not doing anything more for a while. I'm just going to take a break. I deleted another channel I was starting. Deleted it. I reverted back to this channel called Gaming Christian because I felt that had the most success. People understood Gaming Christian. And plus, that's what I am too.
Right.
You know, Gamer Christian. But also, if you look it up, if you search it, there's not a lot of Gaming Christians around.
Yeah.
So that's how I sort of came to the name. I mean, originally the channel was going to be Scott Speaks. That was originally the name. Because
that sounds like something where you would preach a little. Scott Speaks.
Scott Speaks, and I came so close to actually using that. But I'm like, okay,
you know,
wait.
You can always like if you ever like get to a point where you're like, you know, where you actually start making money on this, you can open up another channel called Scott Speaks. It'll be just like your second channel, you know, where you can do all that crazy stuff. That's actually a pretty good name, man.
Yeah, I was on YouTube many years ago, back when it first started, and I actually did have a channel called Scott Speaks.
Okay.
But I didn't do anything with it.
I think, the next questions we have, that's pretty much all the questions about your channel. So, like, the next 5 questions will be more personal. So, the first question, just, are you married or have any significant others? And, or, do you have any kids?
Nope.
Simple as that. Okay, all right.
I was engaged back in 2009, and that was my last real serious relationship.
Okay.
And if you want to know why, just because when it happened, it might be a long time ago, got cheated on, and I just kind of said, nope, I'm done.
Yeah.
So I've gone on dates here and there.
Okay.
But I just haven't really been interested in anything
I got you. But yeah, this is actually my second marriage, believe it or not. Yeah, my first marriage, a lot like yours, except I was actually fully blown married. I got cheated on as well, and so that was a rough time, 2018. Assuming you don't have kids or anything like that. You know,
Right.
so yeah, and I've already established that I have 3 kids. I just actually had my second, my second biological child, I should say.
Right.
My other kid, the one that actually came in for a second, is actually my stepson. But as far as he's concerned, I am his dad. So, cause yeah,
Awesome. I want someone who believes in God, or not someone. Want a woman who believes in God.
right.
Want a woman who plays games, and want a woman who goes to the gym. That's
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
we talk about the Bible a little bit there. I'm sort of like Paul. I like being like Paul, where I'm just sort of. He was single. He didn't do nothing.
Right. Right.
Of course, he went to prison, so I don't really want to
Oh
do
well.
that part.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, he went to prison for his preaching, basically. So I
Yeah.
guess it's kind of a good reason, but not that. I mean, you shouldn't have went to prison for that reason, but hey,
Right.
whatever. All right, and then moving on to our next question. Other than games, what other hobbies do you actually have?
Well, going to the gym, obviously.
Yeah.
I actually do have an Instagram account that's just and TikTok that's pretty much focused on that.
Okay.
Um, I like to go bowling.
Oh,
Big
wow.
bowling fan.
Bowling's fun.
Love to go. I'm not just a homebody. I like to go camping. Like to go
Okay.
fishing. Like to go hiking.
That's cool.
Um,
Stay active when you're not playing games.
yeah. Like I
Right.
don't really like. I mean, my gaming is like mostly like a downtime. Like it helps me deal with stress, but also going to the gym helps me deal with stress.
Right.
Reading I love reading. I love books.
Okay.
I got like about 2 suitcases full of books. So, and I've gone to college about 5 times.
Oh,
So
really? Dang.
I love to read. So,
Okay.
but yeah, that's pretty much it. I always have a pretty active. I love to write. So
Okay.
I love to do things outside. I love to do things inside. I'm not stuck
Right.
in. I love. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So moving on to the next one is, if you have any, what is your biggest goal in life?
To pretty much do YouTube and retire.
Okay. Okay. Like full time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
There's actually 2 goals. They're 2 different ones, but one of them is to actually do YouTubing kind of like a full-time thing.
Right.
And the other one is to eventually drop about 100 pounds.
Okay.
So that's pretty much it. I don't really I have other smaller little mini goals, I reached my one goal for this year for YouTube, which was 700 subs. I got that. But, maybe anything after that is now bonus.
Right.
But yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty much it. I got smaller little goals, but those are my 2 big ones.
Okay. That's good. Those are pretty good goals to have. We only got 2 more questions now. So I mean, this number 4 is more or less just something silly. What's your favorite food? Is that a hard question?
Depends on the day.
Oh, okay, I got you. What you feeling?
If I had to choose one though, that was like one of my favorites, chicken Caesar salad.
Okay, that's pretty. It's pretty simple. I didn't expect that, but it's pretty simple.
What were you
But-
expecting?
I don't know. I'm just.
Yeah.
No one's. Oh my favorite chicken Caesar salad. Like I've never heard so say that's my favorite food before. But
It kind of depends on the day too, because I love pizza as well, and I love.
I was gonna say that would probably be the one food that I will never get tired of: pizza
Yeah.
and cheesecake. Those are probably my 2. My
I
2
love
downfalls.
I love Mary Brown's burgers. I think Mary Brown's is some of the best burgers around. But if I had to choose, let's say one of my favorite meals, one that I kind of really do enjoy the most, it's been chicken Caesar salad, because you can cook the chicken so many different ways. You can add so much stuff to it. I mean,
Right.
if you really want to, I think you could chop up bits of pizza and throw it in the salad. If
Oh,
you
right.
really want.
Yeah. If you really. I don't know if I would do
But-
that, but
Yeah,
to
I don't know if I'd
me
do
that's
that
like I don't want to get stoned. I don't know how you feel about this, but to me that's like putting pineapple on pizza. I don't think it belongs there. Yeah. So and I've tried it too, so I can actually say that it's gross because I have tried it.
It
It's
is.
just it's
I
just
like-
it's just you take a
Here's the
bite
thing.
and then like it's like the sweet, but it's not even the sweet that bothers me. It's just the juice that it comes with.
Yes.
It gets so disgusting. Like I
That's the thing that bothers
couldn't eat
me
it.
is that I love pineapple. I think pineapple.
Right, yeah.
is great.
Pineapple's amazing.
Pineapple's awesome. I love pizza, but they do not belong together.
Exactly.
It's
That's
it's like people who put, like, for me, I can't stand it. It's ketchup on pizza.
oh yeah. Yeah, I never understood why. Why do people do
No.
that? Like
I like actually, and I know this might sound a little weird. I like ranch with pizza, but I think
yeah,
that's a
well,
little
see,
more
that's more common than ketchup though. Like I don't like
right.
ranch on it, but I wouldn't like condemn anyone that does it because I've seen it so
No,
much. You know what I mean? But
I
like,
know that
yeah, I'm
about
not.
pizza.
Yeah. I just, but I'm also a guy. I'm not too big on the vegetables on the pizza either. Like, I just like
No,
the sausage, pepperoni, just ham,
yeah,
bacon. You know,
I
like
love. I
actual
know.
meat. You know. All right.
Right.
So, and for the very last question that I have for you, what do you do for a living?
I am a quality control inspector,
Okay.
so
So
I
it.
inspect.
So
Go ahead.
what's the name of the company that you? If you don't mind me asking, I mean, not to get all
Spart
personal.
Spartex Systems.
Okay, I have no idea. So what exactly do you do
Yeah.
there? Like, 'cause it
So
sounds
I
interesting.
look. I look at I look at tools that go to the rigs.
Okay.
So things like gauges and motherboards,
Okay.
things like that, I do look at. I can't obviously give out any more information,
Right. Right.
but that's pretty much what I do there. I've been there
Okay.
since November of last year.
That's cool. That's cool. But anyway, Scott, listen, thank you for your time. I really appreciate you taking the time and chit chatting with me, and continue to do what you do, man. I mean, I do enjoy your content. So
Well,
so for
thank you
sure.
very
So
much.
and then from here on out, man, I guess we will talk later. All right. Until then, man. Peace. I'll see you later.
Take care.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Hi, I'm in a different outfit because I filmed this part on a different day. So if you enjoyed this video, you definitely know what to do. But if you are a content creator, be sure you hit me up on Discord or Facebook or TikTok, wherever, and get in touch with me. I will most likely love to do a collaboration with you. Just let me know what it is. If you want to do an interview, anything like that, I will try anything once. Except, of course, maybe go to Mexico and fight for the worm. That can get you killed over there.